Okay. This one I'm intrigued for.
Yeah, we all are.
Spencer Raxter.
Yeah.
He on his deep shit.
What are you scared about in relation to the Detroit Lions
He on
season?
his deep
All right,
shit.
this is a safe space, right? We already established that this is a safe space. And I have a lot of faith in this team, and I have a lot of faith in this regime.
No.
And what's
Don't.
Don't
Travis, don't cut that.
Let me set
if
this
you
up,
put
man.
this in the clip, you're bullshit.
Don't finger us.
Let me
Don't
set
just
this up.
go right in.
Let me set this up. I have a lot of faith in this team.
No,
I have a lot of
no,
faith in
no.
this regime. And right now, we are in a situation where, much like we were last year, it is Super Bowl or bust. Right? Every single year going forward
Facts.
is Super Bowl or bust. My biggest fear, my only fear in this Detroit Lions team from now on, forever, is that they never get it done. It's that they never cash one in. My biggest fear for this Detroit Lions team is that we are the Buffalo Bills. My biggest fear for this Detroit Lions team is that we are the Kyle Shanahan 49ers. And we get edged for 10 years and never cash one in. I would lose my mind. And I'm not strong enough of a man to do that.
What are you talking about? You're going to go through it. Just like anybody else that's 60, 70 years old has been going through it.
I know.
You're telling me you don't want to end up like Danny Raxter?
Yeah.
I cherish that I could end up like Danny Raxter. But the fact, no, Spenny, but you're going to, the point to that is okay, right? Like, here's the therapy of it, right? If that's the way it's supposed to be, don't lie to yourself that you're not going to claw and scratch the whole way through it. You're not going to like it.
Yeah.
Right? But right now, it feels like the Red Wings are further away than the Lions.
I'm scared of that, boy. I'll tell you what.
There you go. See, you can get easily distracted of what matters. It's about the journey. It's not the destination. If we're supposed to get there, we'll get there.
Yeah.
But it's not like, because here's the thing. With you or anybody like you that is a diehard, you're going to always come back. You're going to break your heart, and you're going to come back. And you're gonna, and that's just the way it is, right? Because here's at least what they're putting together with the group they're putting together and how they do it. They represent us, so it's not about win or lose. It's showing up to the fight and fighting it, and that's why we can go down with them. If we ain't supposed to win and that's it, I didn't see it coming that way. I think we're gonna cash one in.
I do too.
Okay, so D-Mac, in that vein, here's where it's different. And I've told you this publicly, and we've talked about it privately. After you guys lost to the Avalanche before you won the Stanley Cup, I thought that was it.
Right.
I thought it was never going to happen. I didn't think you guys were going to do it. I've told you that to your face.
100%.
I thought that.
And you're not the only one.
Yeah. Society from then to now has changed. And I talk about this all the time. I talk about the granular crowd. I talk about the I put my service time in, so I deserve this crowd. Mm-hmm. That's not the way this shit works.
No.
It's not the way it works at all. Every year's in a vacuum.
A lot of luck goes into it.
A lot of luck goes into it. And what happened last year...
Very unlucky.
Doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter. It's over.
Oh, yeah.
It's over and it's gone. It has no impact on this year. None. It's done. It's finished. It's over. I think that people now feel as though that they deserve something. And that's why that was the outrage. Like, look, at the end of the Commanders game last year, it was soul-crushing to everybody.
Yeah.
Us included.
It
was.
I'll never forget our faces in that
One
bar.
of the worst nights of my life.
I'll never forget it.
Because it was Super Bowl or bust. But you don't deserve it. You don't get it because you deserve it. A good friend of mine told me,
you got to take it.
the only way is through. The only way is through. You don't get it because you're a good fan.
Yep.
Or because Dan Campbell's a good coach.
No.
Or any of that. You get it because you take it. You take it from whoever's on the other side of it. Mm-hmm. You square up and you take it from them. That's how this works. And it's Super Bowl or bust.
Yep.
And anything else is a failure.
Yep.
And the only way is through. And deserves got nothing to do with it.
No.
They don't.
That's a fact.
Nobody deserves it. You got to go out there and win it. You got to go out there and earn it.
And that makes people uncomfortable now more than ever.
Yeah.
You don't get it because you deserve it.
Right.
Sometimes you get it because a ball bounced a certain way.
Yeah.
That your granular thought process can't even comprehend. Yes, it happens like that sometimes. There is luck involved. You show me a champion, I'll show you that they were pushed to the absolute edge and were lucky to get by. 9 times out of 10. Now, you can take the exception and make it the rule, but show me the list of champions, and I'll show you a moment where it might not have happened.
Yeah.
That's the way this works. And that's why I feel like we're not tough enough about it sometimes. We're not. I'll admit it. I'm not.
Mm-hmm. But we are a DV victim, Neal. Like, being a Lions fan, it's like, when is the ball actually going to bounce? The ball has never bounced our way.
But KG.
Never, ever.
So you expect to get it because you deserve it.
No, it's not necessarily
No, that's what you're saying to me right now.
I'm not.
I deserve it, Neal. I've been through all this bad stuff. So what? So what, KG? It doesn't matter now. This year it doesn't matter how much bad shit's happened to you in the past, KG.
True.
It doesn't. The only way is through. And it's going to be difficult and hard.
It's been difficult and hard. Pause.
Well, it's only gonna be worse.
I said pause.
KG, it's only gonna be worse.
To me, this is
You're not
in the sweet spot now compared to what the fuck we prayed for days like this.
This is the good old times.
I would much rather be
Unless
here
it
than
doesn't cash.
I would much rather be here than the other 28 years of my life.
Yes.
When we're sitting there at that watch party and they're playing, I don't know, they're playing Tampa in the second round of the playoffs at home, and they're down in the fourth quarter. That's going to be difficult. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, yeah, for sure. I
Like,
don't want to see
it's only going to get harder, not more easy.
Yeah, no, because they're realistic expectations, and you're going to be in real spots now, and because everything's on the line.
Yeah. We've never had it.
No.
And people have entered this world and exited this world without seeing it. So I do kind of feel, Spin. It is a fear in the back of my mind.
It's there.
This is the most competent we've ever been, and still, it's just like we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
scary. But
that's the fun of it.
But that's what it is.
It is the fun of it, though. At the same time,
you can have the best team of all time. You can go undefeated, and you can lose to Peyton Manning's doofus little brother.
Yeah, and remember this too. Ravens fans are saying the same thing.
True.
Bills fans are saying the same thing.
Absolutely.
Bengals fans are saying the same thing. They're all in the same boat. See, we just see like the Chiefs do it or the Eagles do it. And they've done it before.
No, I disagree. First of all, the Ravens have one. Ravens fans, unless you're 10 years old, has won a Super Bowl in their lifetime. So that they don't know. Fuck that. And I don't care that other teams feel it too. And I know they do. This is my team. This is what I'm talking about.
And my team is historically
I don't care that the Bengals are the same way. I don't care that the Bills are the same way. I don't want to be those guys. This is my team. This is the Lions that I'm worried about. And, yeah, the Ravens fans, cry me a river. They got a Super Bowl.
Well, more the Lamar thing, but, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, but true.
But I'm talking about the franchise. That's what I'm saying. It's an overarch. It's not, I said, it's not this. It's just, this is what it is now.
Right.
It's
terrifying.
There's one decision at the end of the year. Did you win the Super Bowl? Yes. Okay. Awesome. Did you win the Super Bowl? No. All right. You fucking suck.
All right.
That's it. And that brings it back to like what I was talking about with society right now. This is where we are in the NFL now. And I saw somebody in the chat earlier. They're like, "Can we talk about getting to a Super Bowl before we win?" No, we can't.
I don't want to just get to a Super Bowl.
No, that's not an option.
Nobody wants to get to the Super Bowl. The Bengals got to the Super Bowl. That was awesome. You win the Super Bowl or you lose. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. It's not get to the Super Bowl. It's not winning the couple playoff games and winning the division. It felt good because we've never done it before. We're past that shit.
And it does feel good. And D-Mac, I thought about this 2 days ago. I was looking at like what hat I was going to wear. And I saw the first division championship hat. And I did. And I was like, man, that was fun.
It was. For a whole half.
But
that shit was great.
But it literally does not matter now.
No.
It doesn't.
No.
And I felt justified at the time. Like we all did. There was a man crying on television.
Because we had never seen it.
I would cry. I cried. I did cry.
He did cry. You admitted it finally. But
yeah, I said I cried. After the first one,
fucking cried.
After
at first you was like, "No, I ain't
no."
cried.
After the second one, I didn't because we already won. But after we beat the Rams, I cried for sure. It's on camera.
And it's over.
Yeah.
And that's over now.
Yes. And yeah, now it's fuck.
It's
Like
history,
I said, that's why if we get to the Super Bowl and lose, I'd be heartbroken even more. Like, that's why the loss to the 49ers hurts me more than the loss to the Commanders. Because we were right there. And we had the lead.
Woodward
should have won
Sports,
that game.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Jump into the super chat. Ryan's reaction. I felt I've deserved something since that 2014 Cowboys game. Ryan, you don't deserve anything.
Nope.
No, you don't. You're not owed anything for sure.
The only way is through, Ryan. The only way they're going to do it is they're going to have to beat the Chiefs or Lamar or Josh Allen in the Super Bowl. That's it. Mm-hmm. Those are the only options. So, and D-Mac, this is where I go to you because you've lived this before. And through all of this, you've been pretty consistent in saying that, guys, like we sit here and talk on this microphone every week. Do you know where they are keenly aware of this and this situation and this standing in that locker room?
Amen. Well said.
And I see people saying in the chat that the Commanders, blah, 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 that one hurt more because we choked. No. 2 years ago, when we made the NFC Championship game, I believe that Detroit Lions team could beat any team in the NFL.
Team of destiny, yep.
They were insane. They were playing. They were so hot. Everybody was healthy. They were flying around making plays. Last year, I did not believe that because of the injuries. And I said that, and I was called a madman for saying it, but I did not believe that team could win a Super Bowl when they went into the after Lee McNeil got hurt. That's when I was like, okay, that's one too many. Like, you can only have seven injuries. 7 4-string guys.
You can only have 10 injuries. You can only have 12 injuries.
Yeah, so I thought that team 2 years ago could beat anybody in the league. Last year during the playoffs, I didn't. Although they should have beat the Commanders, they definitely choked in that game. They probably weren't going to get past the Eagles either way.
Yeah. NFC Championship definitely hurt more.
It's just that's what it is, man. Like, they know in that locker room, man. What's that pressure like, dude? For real.
No, but that's where you lean on the guys left and right of you because you're all in the same boat. So, I mean, it's not it's got to be tougher when it's an individual sport like we're watching the British Open here. But no, because you know what the task at hand is. And the longer you're there, the more committed and the more things that you need to go through, or you look to the left and right and you know the guy's been there through the battles with you. That means a lot more. It's a testament of the will.
Yeah. D-Mac, how long was y'all drought before y'all finally broke through? What was the Red Wings drought before that? Like 40, championship drought?
42 years.
Yeah, 42 years.
Yeah, 42 years.
I didn't mean for this to get like this, but since because I felt like an emotional shift.
I knew it was going to get like this. I told you guys.
I felt like an emotional shift in my body happen.
Because it's scary.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, I remember
holy cow.
And they drought was 42, add another $20 to ours.
Guys, be realistic. It's like the asteroid going to hit Earth.
Yeah. I think they'll win the Super Bowl.
No, it's like an asteroid's going to hit Earth. Okay? You hear whatever like that. Can you do anything about it? Whether they do or they don't, you just got to put the faith in. Do they have a group? Right? Like, now's why to put all your energy into these Lions or all these energy in these Tigers because they've put themselves in a group that you can believe in to try and get to the top of the mountain. Whether they do or they don't, that's not like you're missing the whole point. Like at the end of the day, right? Because it's going into battle and being prepared to win. Like that's why it's like with the Red Wings, it's like you saw the finals, you saw the playoffs. They're not there yet. They're building to get there, but the Lions are there right now. The Tigers, when we talk about them, are there right now. And it's just about being in the conversation. Yeah. And you're deep in both conversations. So embrace it. That's when you have to embrace it. And so, Kenny, to your point, you got to let that go.
Yeah.
Right? We never thought about, we just look, and the more that we were told we couldn't, motivated us to dig in.
Yeah.
But you're not fear. Like, this is the one thing I say. This is like an addiction and like anything else. Like, dude, whatever your monsters are, don't let them be back here. Turn them around and face them because they're a bunch of pussies. They are. I mean, and what happens at the end of your life? They don't win. Does that change? You still had your birthday. You know, you still like
I might have had
whatever,
extra
but
ones,
along the
anyway.
way. And here's the whole thing, like you said, Kenny, and going back to, I remember how devastated everybody was looking around at the end of that game. Yes, that's the opposite, but to look around and go, you can relate. Like, you can look at Neal and you can look at whoever was there and all Lions fans, because we went through it together. Now, it's the shitty shit. Now, hope we go through the great shit together. But it's the same sort of thing. Yeah. It's about the journey, and that's all it is for your sanctity or whatever. Right? Like, that's where it has to be. Instead of don't be down about it, embrace it. Right?
Can we get a ding, ding, ding?
But it's also coming from a guy who's has made his life of proving people wrong. Yeah. And that's what this is all about. It's proving, and whatever the motivation is per the guy, but together. And that's why we've been preaching. They got they have the culture there.
How
you
often?
Gotta let the meat slap meat. Meat slapping meat, baby. Let's go.
All right, one other question, D-Mac, and then we'll get to Thursday fights. You mentioned before, when did you stop having roommates in the NHL?
After the last collective bargaining. So 2005.
Okay. So you had during the first three cups, you had roommates. You said Draper was your roommate.
Draper was for a while, and then when we won in 02, Luke Robitaille.
Shout out.
Dude.
So through the build-up years, it was Draper.
Yeah.
How often did you guys talk about it? If you're just like sitting there in a room in Calgary in February.
You know, it just it
or
goes,
did you ever talk about
it goes without saying. We all know. We'd all been there. We'd all been, like, not as long as Stevie or Nick and Sergey and stuff like that, but we were so well aware because we went through the hardest parts right together. So it was just more or less just digging down. But it was more, we leaned into each other. The more that you thought we were too soft, we were too Russian or too European or whatever it was, okay, that's your opinion. All we can do is show you that we're not. And it was not like we were the toughest, but we were team tough. We were family tough. Like, don't come to our family reunion and get out of line, because it doesn't matter who it is. It's not about being tough. It's about standing up for what's right.
That's what, and I've said this many, many times, like, talking with you. Like, I like when we do it. We usually do this kind of stuff when we're on the golf course. Yeah. But talking with you, we're talking with Braylon.
Make out too.
What's that?
Fucking dick.
Talking with you and talking with Braylon, and like just how matter of fact you guys are about all the shit that we lose our minds about as fans, like officiating, dudes' contracts,
right.
Just all the ancillary stuff that we flip out about. You guys don't give a shit. Bad calls, referees, all of it, dude. It's amazing. It is amazing to me. Amazing.
Care a lot more out of the game being a fan than to do in the game being a player.
I'm using this clip now for sure. I really wanted to clickbait the Ben Johnson stuff, but this was the best clip by far.
Yep. So there you have it. Real quick, let me clean up some of the chats. In the super chat, nobody. Can we get out of here by Neal for the scared ones? Nobody. Do you still want it even if I'm one of the scared ones? That schedule is terrible. Get out of here.
Right.
El Gato in the super chat. The Lions blew it against San Francisco. You know what? I didn't used to think that, but they did.
Absolutely they did.
They
so let's hope that their 95 and 96 was the last 2 years.
Yeah.